Friend, you in there? Tell me you're in there and didn't get napped last night.
Oh, thank the gods. You scared the stripes off my tail. I came back to check on you, and you were gone. I suppose I can forgive you this time, but don't do that again. Hey, are you alright? You look like you didn't sleep a wink. Yeah, I bet it was a long night. Did you, at least find anything? Did, she show up? What do you mean? Who sent you here? Now. Now. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Eh, honestly, I'm with me on that one. I see a lot of hikers and tourists, but never heard of any of them calling themselves a guide. What do you mean, supernatural guide? Oh, do you mean like the Grim Reaper? I wouldn't know if they were real. I mean, I've never died and met one. Oh, do you mean like me? I guide people all the time. Rude. Well, you might encounter a Kadam on this mountain, but they're pretty shy. Wouldn't really call them the guide type. Maybe a Kitsune? Not really what they're known for, but I know there used to be one or two that hung around this mountain. To be honest, I've only met a few folks around here. I've only lived on this mountain for about 7 years now, and the shrine was already destroyed by then. Spent most of my time keeping Mia from going crazy all by herself. You call it driving her crazy, I call it keeping her grounded. You know, you could always ask Mia about the Kitsune. If anyone around here knows about them, it'll be her. You two got into a fight, didn't you? Did, uh, did you want to talk about it? Oh, thank God, because I really am not good at consoling people. I'm sure you're totally valid in your anger or whatever, but if you want to learn more about that Kitsune or anything else that lives around here, you're gonna have to put that aside and go talk to her. Would it help if I went with you? Then come on, the day's a wastin'. Mia, you in there?
No.
Dang. Then I guess there's no one around to fix up the statue I just broke in the main hall. I guess I'll just have to.
You what?
Oh, there you are. Great. Here, friend, ask away.
Can I at least have breakfast first?
Ooh, I'll go make it.
No, that's not necessary. It'll only take me.
Nonsense. You make the meals for us every day. You two take care of what needs to be taken care of, and I'll get the grub ready by the time you're done.
Wait, no, don't. And he's gone. Well, don't just stand there. Come in. I. I'm sorry I snapped at you like that last night. It was unbecoming of me as your host, even if I am an unwilling one. I know you didn't mean to stick around as long as you have either. You're just as much a victim of whatever is going on as I am, if not more so. I can't promise to have all the answers that you seek, but I'll try to share what I do know. I'm still not 100% sure, but I think so. I believe your guide may have been an old visitor to this shrine, a kitsune who befriended my patron. He's lived on this mountain much longer than I have, but hasn't shown himself here since the shrine was destroyed. You'd have to ask him. But it's difficult to visit a place when someone you cared for vanished from it. I am still here. That's how I know. He said, "What?" That's impossible. The shrine can't hold a person here. Of course, I'm sure. This place was once spiritually active, a lot more than it is now. But that's due to the beings that would visit. Human worshippers, spirits that the god protected, the god themselves. Those are the things that give a place power. I did say it felt more alive, but that doesn't mean it's developed a will of its own. I don't know that he's lying, per se. Now isn't naive. He should know what this place isn't capable of. He could be trying to hide something, but... You don't have to call me out like that. Yes, he might have lied to hide something, like I did, but he'd need a reason to do so. I've tried to think of why he might want to send you here in the first place, let alone keep you from leaving, but... Did he say anything else to you? Something that might clue us into a motivation for any of this. Since when have you been able to cast magic? No. Tomo lied to you and told you you were invisible. Remember? Oh, hold on, one thing at a time. Now said he thinks the shrine blessed you, so that's how you've been able to use magic. I'd like to reiterate that's not how shrines work. Only gods and holy figures can bless things, and even then it doesn't magically grant humans special powers. I can cast magic because I'm not a normal human anymore. I worked directly for the deity here, and as such, I was gifted abilities and long life from them. You've never met them, or any other god to my knowledge, and I've never tried to bless anyone like that, so I'm not even sure I can. Definitely would not have been an accident had I done so. I'm not the greatest at what I do, but I'm no novice either. Tomo gave you his magic leaf. You're sure it wasn't just one he picked up off the ground? Do you still have it? May I see it? Huh. He must really trust you. This is the real thing. It could explain the magic. If I'm being honest, I don't understand anything about how that raccoon's abilities work. You also said you spotted now while you were invisible? So he's been sneaking around without me noticing. Did he say why? Injured? Was it bad? And you helped him patch it up, right? He showed you how with magic. Good. You know you could have asked me for help too, right? I don't... We're not friends, but I don't hate him. I wouldn't have kicked him out. If I knew he was injured, I wouldn't have kicked him out. Give me some credit. I prefer not to have guests, but I wouldn't ignore someone in need of help. I don't see what that has to do with anything. Even if we're short on clues regarding your predicament, the shrine was attacked before you were born. I don't see how that would play into this. I said it was 8 years ago because I thought it was less suspicious than how long ago it actually was. I'm sorry for lying about it, but again, I did so under the assumption that you'd be in and out of here. Not helping me fix floors, or befriending tanukis, or learning magic of all things. I told you. I was granted longevity by the deity in exchange for filling the role of keeper. I'm older than I look. Come on. You know better than to ask someone that. Hey, do you smell that? Is something burning?
Breakfast is served. Come and get it.
Tomo, what have you done?
I made breakfast, just like I said I was gonna.
I swear if anything is on fire, I am banishing you.
Nothing is on fire.
Good.
I put it out already.
What?
No need to rush. I said I put the fire out already. Oops, missed one.
My kitchen.
There, now quit gawking and come eat.
How did the food come out looking fine after all this?
Oh, simple. I started trying out different techniques to make it, but then things kept getting burned or soggy or tough, so I just gave up and used magic to make it. Mia, you alright there? Run? What for? I'll leave you two to enjoy the food, later.
If he shows his face again, I am banishing him on the spot. Tomo should be cleaning this disaster, not you. But he'd probably just make it worse. I'll help you with it when we're done. At least the food looks good. Nope. Not eating that. Come on, let's see if there's anything salvageable in here. Sorry for needing help with this. It's okay for others to need help. I'm the keeper. I'm supposed to be able to handle things like this. Well, maybe not kitchen fires, but you know what I mean. You caught that the other day, huh? Yes, I'm trying to repent for messing up. I was away when Yamauba attacked. If I hadn't left, it might have stayed away. Or I could have at least helped stop it. The Yamauba is a greedy and insatiable spirit. It probably had its eyes on the shrine for a long time. You saw the deity's room, yeah? It probably knew about all the shiny things in there and wanted them for itself. The Yamauba saw an opportunity and took it. Good question. Maybe it left all those things because it wasn't able to get into that room? It was pretty well buried under rubble, and As I said before, most of the offerings weren't on display. The Yamaba probably just took what it could easily get and left. I don't know if my patron was defeated or just left. I find it hard to believe they're dead. I would have lost my abilities if they had, right? Maybe I would have kept the magic, but I would have lost the longevity for sure. That's what happens when you stop being keeper. Would you come back to this? The truth is, I don't know why they haven't returned. I've been trying to restore this place to even a fraction of what it once was for the past 60 years. 60 years, and what I've repaired is barely holding it together. You think I didn't try that? When the other acolytes arrived after the attack, they blamed me. I failed as the keeper, and they refused to stay and help. It was a lost cause. And so was I. I may as well have destroyed it myself. I wasn't here to stop it. I might have. I'll never know now, will I? Sorry. We should take a break. You've helped more than enough in here. I can handle the rest later. I'm going to... You don't know that. I wouldn't be so sure of that. My patron may have been kind, but they were still strict. They wouldn't have let me off with just a slap on the wrist. Maybe I'll tell you more later. I wasn't just dodging questions by suggesting we take a break. You've earned one. Go relax for a bit. I think I'm going to go meditate. Another time. Right now, I think I ought to do this alone. Thank you, friend. It was good to talk about what happened, even if it doesn't fix anything. Yes, friend. Don't let it go to your head.